Welcome to another episode of Online Dating with Patsy, the podcast. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Today's episode is going to be a bit of a combination of a lot of different things. I don't have a guest today, so you're stuck listening to me. Um, I'm not that boring. My first thing I want to talk about is I'm in St. Louis, as most everybody should know by now. And a few weeks ago, KSDK Channel 5 in St. Louis did a story about a woman in St. Louis who was romance scammed out of $1.2 million. That's a lot of money. So, as usual, friends send me this stuff so I can read it. I posted it on my blog so you can see the whole story and the video story there when you're done listening to me. But I think what perturbed me about the whole thing is I'm on Facebook, and that's where I posted stuff, about my blog and podcast to try to help people. There are just so many nasty comments from people. They're really kind of rude and downright mean when a woman falls for these kind of scams. And, I like to say I can understand it, but I just think it's heartless of them to do that. Now, there are other supporting posts and comments from other people, which are very encouraging. But you always have those few who've got to make fun and make some really uncalled for comments. But if you get a chance, go out there and check it out. One lady that was mentioned in the story, her name is Kate, and she was scammed. And I was able to locate her. So I did send her an email to see if she would want to come on here sometime and tell her story. I always feel that when someone's been scammed and they come on here and tell the stories, they're just a little more believable. You can hear straight from the person what happened, how it happened, and it's just better than me saying, well, this is what happened. But anyway, she got back to me, but then she hasn't set up a time, so I'm going to do a follow-up with her. So I hope I have her on the show. But check out that article on my blog because I think it's really good. Read it, share it with everybody because this is in my city, so I'm just like, oh my God. So, I always say, check in on your elderly friends, neighbors, relatives to make sure they're not falling for this kind of stuff because that's who they target. So everybody can do their part to help. My next thing is I am now on TikTok. Didn't think I would go on there, but a while back, I had DirecTV installed at my house, and I was chatting with the guy who was doing the installation, and he saw the magnets on my car that advertised my blog and everything, and so I was telling him all about it. Well, in the meantime, his boss comes to check up to make sure he's doing okay on the job. I start talking to him about it. Well, he goes, you really need to get on TikTok because that's where a lot of people, advertise and tell their stories and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll do it. I didn't know a whole lot about TikTok. I've seen TikTok videos, but well, needless to say, I'm addicted to TikTok now. But I have been able to start up my own TikTok account. I do videos. They're not long. They're very short. So if you are on TikTok or you're going to visit it, my call sign is Online Dating with Patsy. I've done a couple really short videos. I think one or two of them are some of my favorites. I've also done a slideshow because, as everyone knows, I'm trying to get on the Ellen Show to talk about my blog and my podcast to show that I'm out there trying to help ladies and men uh, to not fall for all this stuff. I do as much as I can, but there's only so much I can do, and I always need your help to spread the word, to tell people, visit my blog, visit my podcast. I need people to read it and not fall for these guys. But do check out my TikTok. I follow a lot of people on there, and there's just a lot of funny stuff going on there. But do check it out. find my TikTok, leave me a message, like my videos. I would appreciate that. So now I want to pop in an audio recording I did. I sometimes do funny voices, and this was one of them. And I'm sure it's not a very good Brooklyn slash Bronx um, accent, but they don't know the difference, and it's just me being funny. So here's a video. This guy, his name is Jason. But anyway, just listen to it. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Hey, you Jason.
Hello,
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine, but you're not the guy in the picture.
You say what?
No, you're not the guy in the picture. You think that's funny?
Why did you say that?
Because you're using my Uncle Joe's picture. That's why.
Your Uncle Joe?
That's my Uncle Joe. Why are you pretending to be Uncle Joe?
Oh, it's not really.
Really? That's my Uncle Joe. He's my godfather.
Oh. Oh, you can call me and say.
Why don't you use your own picture?
This is my own picture.
But it's not.
Okay.
It's my Uncle Joe.
It's your Uncle Joe, but not really. Not what you think. It's not.
You're using my Uncle Joe's picture and you're pretending to be him.
Oh yeah, talk to me, okay?
Well, what's your real name? Because you're not my Uncle Joe.
Okay, you text me. And let me
Why is it you guys only will text? I like to talk. Oh, he hung up on me. I don't have an Uncle Joe. I'm sure you all know that by now. So that was a fun one to mess with, because he kind of laughed. He didn't get like mad at me or anything. Most of them don't get mad at me. But it was fun, saying, "Hey, you're using my Uncle Joe's pictures," in that terrible accent that I did. But I try to make it interesting, entertaining, while still trying to let people know what they sound like so that when you start talking to them, that's what they sound like. They all sound very similar. But I have fun messing with them, and I try to be a little creative. I like doing every once in a while where I accuse them, "Hey, that's my uncle's picture, that's my neighbor's picture," or whatever, and have to shake it up a little bit every once in a while. Okay, this next audio I'm going to upload is kind of funny. I got to pull out all my little toys and gadgets, and of course, the famed Jason mask that I have used so much whenever you're chatting with them and they actually want to see your face. Of course, I never show my face. I wear my mask. So this guy's name I think is Chris, and here's the audio for that. Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
And I doing?
Well,
Hello.
you're obviously not the dude in the picture.
No, I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Pluto, Missouri in the United States.
Oh wow, that's good, that's good. Can I see your face?
No,
Why?
because I'm too beautiful for you.
What are you doing now? Ah, wow, that's good, that's good. Can I see your face, please?
This is my face.
It's a lie, it's not your face.
Yes, it is. It is my face. I told you I'm too beautiful for your eyes.
You said?
I said I'm too beautiful for your eyes.
Oh, thank you so much. But I just want to see your face.
I just showed you my face.
No, that is not your real face.
Yes, it is.
You put on a mask.
I always wear a mask.
Please just show me your face so I can see your face. Are you at home? That's not you. That's a toy.
That's my Captain America doll.
Yeah, well, I know. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard about it. This is my friend. This is my friend.
Hi, friend.
Hi. Yeah, yeah. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm fine. So, this is my friend. His name is Samuel. This is my friend. His name is Samuel.
Some more? Hello, some more.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Welcome to Al Fair Board, gentlemen.
Oh, you have to not get bored. I'm not hearing you.
What?
I'm not hearing you.
Do you like my toys?
Yeah. Well, it looks so beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you send me your WhatsApp number so we can talk on WhatsApp?
Okay, I'll send that to you. I'll text it to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have fun. Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I got to pull out all the toys, even Robbie the robot. But I did get 2 pictures. Okay, just in case anybody cares, there is no Pluto, Missouri. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, but I like to mess with them, so I made up the little town of Pluto, Missouri. And I have actually had a couple dudes say, "Oh, I've been there. It's beautiful." And I just want to laugh because there is no Pluto, Missouri. Or if there is, I really don't know about it. But anyway, but yeah, this guy, I mean, at least he admitted he was in Nigeria. And I got to, like I said, I got to pull out all the toys, which I always enjoy doing because they are so much fun. Now, if you get a chance, you should go to my blog or look for my YouTube channel because I do videos, as most of you know, of me recording my conversations with them, and I what I find funny is the faces that I make and my facial expressions, even though they can't see it. Because sometimes I just roll my eyes, shake my head, make a face. Actually, I think in this particular video, I spilled my soda, and that's what the one look was. If you actually saw the video, I spilled a soda in the middle of it, or overflowed my cup. So I'm trying to clean that up and continue with the conversation. So, also, do you want to be a guest on my podcast? I would absolutely love it. Do you have a funny online dating story to share? Do you have one where you were almost romance scammed? Do you have where you met your spouse online? I would totally love to have you on here. And anybody that is on my show gets a free t-shirt. It advertises my blog and my podcast on it. And then I usually send a couple other goodies in the package to your house. So, everybody that's been on my show so far, I think I have 2 more shirts to send out, and then I'm caught up. I'm a little behind getting my t-shirts because I order the t-shirts online and then I make them at my house with my Cricut machine. So they're personalized and, made by my own 2 hands. Anyway, I am still Instagram for me is still blowing up. People still following and, playing games. Oh, I know one thing about TikTok that I forgot to share with you. These scammers are on there. So, like, I'll get ones that follow me, and then I'll look, and usually if they're private, I automatically block them because I'm like, you're not serious. But the hysterical thing is, some of these guys that follow me, I've seen the pictures before. They're scammers. So that's kind of funny. So I got to be careful on there. I mean, I'm sure the scammers somewhere around the world do see my blog and my podcast and my videos and whatever. But it's just funny that I'm seeing the same pictures on TikTok, and of course I block them. But you got to be careful everywhere now. It's really got kind of insane. I do enjoy getting emails from you all. I Had one guy email me the other week. He was afraid this girl that he liked was being scammed by someone online. And so I did my own, little research that I do, and then I sent him the information that I found. And of course, the guy was a scammer because, if they ask you for money and you don't know them, that's your first red flag. And he emailed me, I think it was Thursday or Friday this past week, and thanked me and said that she's now his girlfriend, or she is his girlfriend now. And he was just very nice and thanked me, and I want to thank him, because I can't get everybody's money back, but I can give them encouragement. I can give them the tools that I use, which everything is on my blog. Everything out there that you want to know. Liar's Wall of Disdain, which I do need to update because I have a lot more pictures to add. I do the best I can. I wish I could do more, but that's what the FBI and everybody else is for. They take the bigger cases. Alls I can do is just show you what they sound like, the way they talk to you, how quickly they fall in love with you, and try to let you know, hey, if a guy that you don't know asks you for money, run away. Block them and run away. Um, and don't let them take advantage of you. And if you have fallen for their scams and you have sent them money, don't feel bad about it, okay? We all make mistakes. Lordy, I'm not perfect, even though I like to go around and tell people I am. And that's a joke. But, we all have those moments where we're just vulnerable and you just want the love of a nice man. And unfortunately, the online thing is really hard for a lot of us. Again, I always say this, I'm not looking for anybody. I don't have time. My boyfriend is my blog and my podcast, and that's enough for me right now. But again, Chris Evans comes knocking on the door. Who am I to turn him away? But, you know, we all of us women at one time or another, we all feel like we're never going to meet that right guy. I know in the 80s how I felt, and I've told that story before. I was very gullible, and you're just because you don't. I didn't date a lot. Back then I was very self-conscious of my weight, um, and a lot of guys, didn't want to go out with a girl that had a few extra pounds. I prefer the term voluptuous. I'm still voluptuous. But the difference now is I'm 58 years old. I'm going to be 59 in December. And I like myself. Yes, I do need to lose a little weight because I've been working from home since March 2020 and I have put on some pounds and I can tell in my face when I do my videos. So I do need to work on that. But I've gotten to the point where I like myself. Um, I am, for the most part, a very happy person. And I think that's something I want to share and have all of you feel about yourselves that, hey, yeah, okay, I did it. I fell for this idiot online and he was fake. But I'm going to pick up myself up and I'm going to just go on with life and try to do something that can make me happy. This makes me happy. I absolutely love doing this. Well, I love talking, and talking has never been a problem for me. I get the gift of gab from my father. Nobody was a stranger to my dad, and that's kind of how I've become when I'm out. One of the things is, I last year I colored my hair pink. Pink is my favorite color. You can see it on my pictures. When I go out, more people talk to me because, oh, I like your hair, and I'm like, oh, well, thank you. And I always say it's fun because it is fun. Do something for yourself that makes you feel good about yourself. For me, it's having Debbie, my wonderful hairdresser at Fantastic Sam's, which she's going to take care of me tomorrow, give me a haircut. I'm going to apply more of my pink stuff so I look good tomorrow night for Halloween. Going to a friend's house, help give out candy. Um, and it's just little things that you can do for yourself to make yourself feel better. Um, you know, I have to say, calling these guys on their games makes me happy. I enjoy doing that. I love doing that. Excuse me. I love putting them in their place or calling them out, you know. Um, Follow what I do and help me do what I do and just do it your way, you know. But, be careful and be safe. I do everything I can to keep it safe, for me so that, somebody doesn't come knocking on my front door. Um, but no, I just want all you gals out there and guys, hey, I want you to get up every day and just say, hey, I'm awesome. And if somebody has a problem with that, well, poo on them. I think so much. I think we've just been stigmatized so much. I don't know if that's the right word now. If we don't have a perfect body, my body's perfect for me, and I can wear almost anything, and I will wear almost anything. I have to say, the pink hair has empowered me, and it's also fun, and I love it. Like I said, people talk to me when I go out. They may not say a whole lot, but they'll be like, "Hey, I love your hair," and I'll be like, "Thank you." Makes me feel good. I don't color my hair because of that. I color it because it's fun. And I've always said I'm going to be that little old lady who's 90 years old and still coloring her hair. Now, I don't know if it'll be pink. It could be, but right now I'm enjoying the pink. So do something for yourself. Don't let this online idiots get you down. Okay, you're allowed to feel down for a week. And then after that week, I want you to get out there and do something fun and make yourself feel good. If nothing else, go read my blog and go see some of my videos because the way I talk to these guys when I record the video or the faces that I make, that's got to make you laugh, because we can't let these guys think they're going to tear us down. Just remember this, they don't love us, they love our money. And if you're like me, I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not going to give it away, especially to someone I don't know. So, hang in there. Don't give up. There's obviously someone out there for you, but they're not going to be out of the country. You want to find someone local, and I know it's hard, but I don't have any fantastic ideas, about, ooh, what's the best place to meet a guy. They say church, and I met a guy at my church, and we dated for 4 years, and he cheated on me twice. So, but no, I'm not upset about that at all at the time. I felt like things just weren't going the way I wanted to go. He was a very nice man, was very good to my daughter, but we were stagnant, I guess, And anyway, so I just kind of prayed and said, okay, God, you take care of this. And then he cheated on me, and that was my out. So there's a little more info about me, I'm an open book for the most part, So, I mean, besides my love of Chris Evans, I do have other interests. So, but that's my story a little bit, So, as I close every show, I want you all to say this with me now, okay? Never send money to someone you don't know. Now, let's say that again together because I want to make sure you're saying it with me. Never send money to someone you don't know.